Hey everybody, I'm Psychroclasm, and this is the shape on the ground. And I'm very concerned. I don't know how many of you will remember this, but I played a game a while back called Spectacle. And it touched on some subjects. And there were a lot of endings, and I don't know if this is going to be in the same type of situation, or I'm not clinical staff, but I really want to click it. But, tips for patience. Let's try that one. Okay, move around using WASD. Press the 1, 2, 3 to answer. Press escape to abort immediately if panic sets in. I like this. This test is made to influence and be influenced by your subconscious. Choose the answer that is closest to your impression of the shadow boxes you will encounter. Remember that there are no wrong answers and no time limit. Please use headphones provided by the examination officer. Sound is an important part of the test. Before you start, close your eyes, breathe in, and clear your mind. So before I do that, I am going to do that. And they started out looking like sheep in the background, the shapes. Now they look like wolves. That may be on purpose, but they did look a little bit like llamas in the middle. Okay, so Spectacle was kind of this, I won't say abstract exploration of forbidden desires, or at least it was in my opinion. And it had one ending that required, like, I want to say like 2 hours to get. Like, you just had to sit and watch TV. And I don't know if this is going to be anything like that, or if this is just going to be a straight up, you get what you see kind of thing. And we're about to find out. Okay. Closed eyes, clear mind, begin test. Hang on. I actually cannot read that. Oh, come on. Why is it so much harder to read from up here? Pulvis et umbra sumus. I don't know if that's how you'd say that, but it's Latin for we are shadows and dust, I think. I looked it up. I don't know that. We are dust and shadow. We are but dust and shadow is the common interpretation of it. So, oh wow, you're just really letting me run free, huh? Standard game playing protocol dictates that I go forward. Or maybe I should be looking for the steams. Oh, right, I need to roam around and answer all 10 questions. Alright, question number 1, probably. Oh. What do you see? A future, a past, or an omen? Well, it looks like a star chart. And there's some kind of focus. And there's a ball sitting on a column. And it looks like they're just reading what they see. So I'm going to say it is almost like a horoscope. I'm going to choose a future. Your answer has been recorded. And now I'm free. But why are there 3 balls? I don't understand. They don't know me that well. Ooh. How? Why? It's just a house on fire. Ooh, I hear some stuff. How many questions do I have to answer? I can't remember. Oh. This box looks more sinister than the other one. Well, what do I see? A strip club. I'm going to say 2. Portrayal. A, because there's a picture. B, because there are people on stage. I mean, I know it's a strip club. Or some kind of burlesque thing. I'm picking the tame answers. And I feel like I shouldn't do that. But I know that I'm just supposed to approach this as an evaluation. like of what my standard responses would be. Oh, okay, there's blood. Regrets? I have a few. I can't tell if the world is changing, but the weird depth of field is freaking me out because also it looks like everything's made out of paper. And I feel like that's entirely on purpose. Because like even the bushes in a planter, I swear I saw it a minute ago, hang on. Yeah, right here. Are there flowers in a planter? Like, I feel like I'm just deep inside a diorama. Like even the fronts of buildings look as if they're like printed on paper. And it feels like not like rushed. It feels like a deliberate aesthetic choice, which definitely fits with what I believe about this developer. Okay. But I'm trying not to game this. Like, I'm trying to come at it with an honest assessment and see what happens. What do you see? Inquiry, divinity, and scrutiny. Okay. So obviously we've got a lot of eyes. And it looks like... I want to say... the Torah? No. No, it definitely says Jesus. Maybe like maybe a Bible written in Latin in the background. We got a guy who's having his eye pulled off in one direction. Okay. But we're seeing observation. So... oh, I wonder if it's based on, like, the 3 layers of each diorama I'm coming up with. Like, this outer layer is just an explanation of how the eye works. The second layer is just a bunch of eyes, and then the third layer is the Bible and, like, an actual examination of an eye. And that ties in really well with the depth of field thing. I'm probably overthinking it. But again, maybe this is a see what you want to see thing, so I've been coming away with the part of the diorama I focus on. The eyes in the boxes seem to have symbols on them, but I can't make them out. It says I have unlimited time. See, I see inquiry and scrutiny as kind of the same thing. That's my problem. Because what I keep coming back to is the picture in the background that looks like some sort of medical examination. And it's like, I guess the difference between inquiry and scrutiny is determined by whether he's being examined for a new condition or is being diagnosed for an established condition. I know I'm overthinking it, and I'm feeling like I'm scrutinizing it. I'm putting it down for scrutiny. Alright, let's go hunting. Here, squishies. Alright, we got... I'm sure that's supposed to be fire, but it looks a lot like overgrown grass. What do I see? Devotion, destruction, or desperation? Well, I don't see anybody praying to this dude. So I'm just gonna straight out say destruction. Like, first impression, didn't take much time. I'm down with it being destruction. And again, I'm gonna kind of face this question of, am I supposed to take the test, or is there something else around here that I'm supposed to see? There's still 6 questions left unanswered. Okay. Cool, I know where I need to go. I find it weird that I need to enter a church when I finish my psychological exam, but we'll come to that when we get there. Okay, this is definitely scrutiny. This is 100% scrutiny. Resilience, weakness, strength. Wasp ingested by fungus. That brain is pulsing. Okay, so I'm looking at prepared samples of bugs, but they're not murdered. Oh my god, but they're pinned. They're pinned but still alive. Resilience. Alright. So there's 5 questions now. Gloves and a scuba mask. Useless. Okay. I have missed some symbolism. Take it away. Oh, this looks like a place they'd hide something. I hear creakies. See, that looks like cardboard. This is definitely supposed to be a diorama, and I love it. Oh, that's cool. What do you see? A face. Desire, change, beauty. Oh, I see. Oh, it's those pulsing columns from Spectacle. Okay. So, my initial impression of this was just a face, but now that I'm taking another look at it, it's plastic surgery. So, the question is it 1 or 2 for me? Desire or change? There's something about the medical nature of this that makes me lean away from desire, because desire to me is like somebody sitting back saying, "I wishing I had this," and the medical nature of this just gives me this vibe of we're already at the point where we want to change something, so I'm going 2. So we're down to 4 questions remaining. Oh, hey, the moon. Last bed. Oh, I hear one. Incomplete. Oh, I see teeth. Oh, I see extra teeth. The hell? What do I see? A lie, a truth, a compromise. Okay, so we got x-rays of malformed, like regular teeth, malformed teeth. I don't even know what that is. A lie, a truth, a compromise. It's just... It's none of those things to me. It says consumption. It's just swallowing. And this is going to sound out there, but I'm going to go with a lie, because none of these seem to relate to it. Did that just open? Or maybe just the side of the box popped open and I saw the light that was already there. Alright, so I'm down to 3 left, I believe. Alright, we gotta go hunting. There was one over here in this. I heard it. Oh. That place didn't feel nice. Yeah, this place doesn't feel good. Oh, okay. Sure. Yeah. Okay. Blood pool full of chains. What do I see? Pressure, erasure, or pleasure? She don't look quite into it, I'm gonna say. Okay. I'm gonna say pressure based on the water symbolism. Although none of these feel quite right. Is that down to 2? Alright, let's take a look at this poster. All cut up. Okay. Ooh. Alright, we have a flood, a tower, a crying angel. Ooh. That's a lot of stuff. A rise, a fall, or a cycle. Well, I definitely see shit falling. but they are on wheels being taken up to the top again. And there are film strips on the side. That's interesting. Because there's obviously a rise in the background, and the sea level appears to rise. But overall, this gives me the impression of a cycle. But it's hard to contextualize that in a mechanical diorama. It's like, all of these have featured a cycle of some sort, like out of mechanical necessity. Oh, okay, this is back where we started. So I'm still missing one, I think. So I gotta go. Oh, I hear one. Oh, there it is. This should be the last one. Ah. I see a monster. But I can't tell what. It looks like a cow with a giant hammer. But I know I'm probably seeing that wrong. Secrecy, treachery, or royalty. Definitely don't see royalty. But you can see those guys in the background. Oh, that's what it is. It was supposed to make me look behind the bushes. There's a vent over there. Okay. Secrecy, treachery, or oh, and there's a maze on the floor. That's interesting. It doesn't say royalty to me. I understand treachery because it was clearly made to look like this person was alone in the garden. But I'm going to say treachery because it looks like Paladin Boy in the background is out here to hang the royals. Or they're executing the people in the background. Either way, this doesn't scream French Revolution to me. So I'm going to say treachery. And that should be all of them. Now the question is, what do I get? Do I get a piece of candy? Oh god. I heard sounds. Here we go. I think I get it. Oh! 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 Well, that says exit right there. I done a boo-boo, I think. Oh, hi! Hi, friend. Your fire seems to be melting. Oh, nope, no, hey, wait, hang on. Is something happening, or do I need to move for something to happen? Okay, I can't go around. And both candles are lit now. Can I leave this way? Nope, can't leave that way. Okay, here we go, into the fire. Whoopsie doodle, I lost my noodle. My baby's gone away. Seek the lesson to be learned. Okay. Well... What? Okay, please report all test results to an examination supervisor using standardized Form 42B bundled with the software. Oh, Form 42B PDF. There we go. Okay. Patient needs to have been exposed to related the shape on the ground software prior to completing this form. All fields in this form must be filled by an authorized staff present for the duration of the software completion. Information consigned herein will be considered null if not gathered in the hour following the software completion. I I'm going to fill this out. It looks like it's all one page, so I'm going to go ahead and show it to you. And then I'm going to fill it out. I haven't given away any information yet. Level experience prior to the test, and I don't know what that means. Time taken for completion. It took me roughly 21 minutes, so... I'm going to say 21 minutes plus. I was definitely talkative. I was either talkative or calm, and I can't... Oh. I guess I'll leave them both. Time taken for completion. Already did that one. Level of experience prior to the test. It says software experience. And I don't know what that means. Initial reaction upon completion. Confused. I don't know what that means. How did the patient describe the ending segment of the software, the church environment? I believe my words were, whoopsie doodle, I've lost my noodle, my baby's gone away, and your fire is melting. Okay. I'm just going to say beginner, because it's driving me nuts, and I want to say beginner, because I don't know if it's asking about games or psychology. I'm just going to say beginner. Like, I'm not trying to, I don't want to, like, overinflate my ego and fuck things up. Alright. How did the patient describe the ending of the software in the church environment? Let's see. Can I get... Don't need to capitalize that. Out. Like, I'm trying to think of things that would be relevant. Like, no, that's not it. Because that's a feeling. That's like a feeling of panic and trying to escape. How did I describe it? I really think the only thing I said out loud was that your fire is melting. That can't be classified as a feeling about the experience. Alright, final thing. By checking this box and turning in this form, I declare that I completed every field to the best of my evaluating abilities, and that the clarity of the information contained herein will be considered my responsibility in the case of a clinical case error resulting in a Jesus Christ. The clarity of the information contained herein will be considered my responsibility in the case of a clinical care error resulting in a misinterpretation of the contents of this form. And obviously I can't sign the things, so I'm saying yes. I'm going to save it, mail it off, and see what I get. Alright, I got my test results back. Let's see what it actually says. Well, yes, it got this part right, my age and my gender. Senses affected during testing. Spatial awareness. Kind of? I guess. Like, it definitely fucked with my depth perception, but I think that was on purpose. Visual, obviously. Tactile. Now, that one I don't know so much about. It definitely didn't affect my smell or taste. Self-reflective results. Ooh, material loss. Oh, okay. Huh. I actually can't remember what I put in those things, because I know I didn't check 3 things during the senses portion. Oh, I remember. It was, sensations experienced by the ending, and that was, confusion is what I put in there. Analysis of patient's behavior. Patient appears sensitive to test suggestion. Absolutely. Expresses some degree of panic at the events displayed in the test. Absolutely true. Recommends activities conducive to calm and emotional control. Meditation with a focus on one's wants and needs. Breathing exercises. Look into developing anchoring techniques, etc. That is surprisingly accurate. Like, I'm not going to go into details, but I have actually been told that before, and it's kind of surprising that, like, this wasn't a form, this wasn't a checkbox, this was a handwritten thing, and I'm actually really impressed by it. Huh. But this was the shape on the ground. Yeah, that's what it was called. Try it out yourself. I think the dev is handwriting these responses, so I don't know how long it'll take you to get your answer. But I recorded on Friday, and I got my results today on Monday. So just be aware that there might be a wait. Well, it was the weekend. Anyway, until the next video, stay safe, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you around. Bye.